हजुरहरू सबैलाई स्वागत छ. Hello and welcome guys. We'll be starting the lecture series on electronic devices and semiconductors. Now we'll restrict our discussions primarily to the level that's required for 12th standard. Now the primary reason why I am starting this series is because I'd like to help you guys out in your academics and also because I like to teach. Now before starting, we should ask ourselves, why should we study about electronic devices? Now it's simply because we are surrounded by electronic devices and gadgets, from mobile phones, computers, refrigerators and whatnot. These electronic devices has kind of formed a basis for our lives. And what's common among all these devices? Well, the most basic component of all electronic devices happens to be a semiconductor. And I would say that semiconductor is the most important finding of mankind. Without semiconductor, all the technologies that we have today would have been non-existent. So with this brief introduction, let us dive straight into the world of electronics. Now let us have a look at the formal definition of electronic devices. So a device whose functioning is based on the controlled movement of electrons through it is called an electronic device. Simple enough. And the related branch in which we study the functioning and use of such devices is called electronics. And all these electronic components are in solid state. And solids can be classified into three types according to the electrical resistivity. They are conductors, insulators and semiconductors. So a substance which allows the flow of electric current through it is known as conductor, or in other words, a substance which has very low resistivity is known as a conductor. Okay, for example, silver, copper, and here this symbol rho indicates resistivity, and here the resistivity of silver is approximately equals to 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter, which is very less. A substance which does not allow electric current to flow through it is known as insulator, or in other words, a substance which has very high resistivity is known as an insulator. Example, quartz. Its resistivity is approximately equals to 10 to the power 16 ohm meter, which is very high. And a substance whose conductivity lies between that of an insulator and a conductor is known as semiconductor. Example, we have silicon, germanium, and their resistivity is approximately equals to 10 to the power minus 3 ohm meter. So that's it for today guys. See you in the next lecture.